Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and tonight I want to talk about if your hormones are causing you to gain weight. Yes. Some of you might be thinking, maybe it's because I can't stop eating sugar. Maybe you can't stop eating sugar because of your hormones. That's a thing. Yeah. Especially right now with the intense amount of stress we are all under. And right now we are entering chronic stress phase. We have all been under this, pressure of just what's happening in the world right now and how frustrating life can be for a lot of people. Even though you might be like, well, I'm okay, right? Like things are okay for me. It's just a lot. So there's so much stress that's happening on your system and your brain has to process it, and your brain uses up over 50% of the carbs that are in your body. So your body then will need more. So then you have more sugar cravings. Yay! It's so fun, right? It's so fun. Thank you, stress. And then the other super fun thing that happens with stress is that it causes you to not only gain weight, but just hold on to it. Just hold on to it forever. Become best friends forever and hold on to that stress. Now, I'm going to do a quick demo. This is something I like to draw, right? These are obviously fat cells. I know, right? I'll label it just because now I realize you might be like, what? Yeah, fat cells. Now, men and women have different responses to stress, right? Yeah. And your body, not only, mentally, emotionally, but physically, your system responds differently to stress than the male body. So our bodies, when there is stress, right, in the environment, so stress, which then increases the cortisol in our body, that says cortisol, that's a hormone. Yeah, that's a hormone. So when that cortisol increases then, what our lovely systems decide to do is, I'm going to help you out. Yeah, I'm going to take a lot of this cortisol and I'm just going to pack it away in a fat cell for you. I mean, you don't have to deal with it, in your system, in your body too much. No, that's a lot. I'll take care of it for you. And then once it's in this fat cell, I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. That way you don't have to worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, did you want to get rid of this fat? Did you want this not to be this big? Oh, you're going to try and work out for 2 hours a day and eat just salads all the time and try and cut your calories? Ooh, yeah, you know what that's going to make the body do? Make those fat cells bigger. Store more in there. It actually has the completely opposite effect on women than it does men. Men, that can work beautifully, right? So true, guys. And this is why women get so frustrated with their weight loss, because guys can sort of eat clean for a little bit and work out every other day, right? A little bit, and they'll just drop weight. And women, if we push our bodies too hard, all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, my fat cells are getting bigger. I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm getting bigger. What the crap? And then guess what? With all the stress that we're under right now anyway, that's the last thing you want to add to is the stress of everything, right? Making it worse. Ugh. Super frustrating. So how do you reverse this? How do you stop? Well, first, you need to address a lot of different systems in the body. A lot of women are really focused on just losing weight. But if you're not addressing the stress, if you're not addressing the cortisol issue, if you're not addressing the other hormonal impact on your body and system, you're fighting a really hard uphill battle, and not one that you're gonna see consistent results with at all. So a lot of women will notice, well, I can do this thing and maybe see a result for a week or a month, but then that's it. Nothing beyond that. Why nothing beyond that? Because that's not something that's sustainable for your body or system. Yeah. And if you're wondering, how do I know if this is a problem for my hormones? How do I know if this is something that I need to get looked at? For a lot of people it is. And here is a link in the comments where you can learn more about Dutch testing and get a Dutch test that is sent right to you that measures your hormones in your body. It measures your estrogen, testosterone, progesterone, cortisol, right? Takes a measurement of your melatonin. This can also affect how well you sleep. And some people are like, well, maybe I just need more melatonin and I take that at night. Maybe not. Don't overload your body with melatonin, because that actually messes up your system more if you're taking melatonin and you don't need it. Yeah. So Dutch test. This is an example of a report that we would go through once you get the test results in, and we can see how your system is reacting and responding. Now, this example here of cortisol patterns, that's just really low, right? Cortisol is really low, but look at this, metabolized cortisol really high. That would tell me that your adrenals are working overtime so hard, but you're not actually utilizing the right types of cortisol in your system, which causes, you guessed it, big increase in fat cells. Now again, you don't get more fat cells. Your fat cells that you have just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Fat cells are kind of cool like that. They can just expand like a never-ending balloon that can get bigger and bigger and bigger. But we typically don't want that. We want them like small and tiny and petite and cute, like a little Polly Pocket, just tiny. That's where we want them. But they can only get like that if we manage our cortisol levels and we know how to manage them. Yes, meditation, stress relief, all that stuff, but your system needs help, especially if your levels are off. And so many of us have levels that are off. So if you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I don't even know what's happening, again, go in the comments, click on that link, fill out the form so I can send you the Dutch test right to your house. I guess I don't send it, the lab sends it. And then you send it back to the lab, and then we go over the results together and talk about the next best step for you and how to really jumpstart your health, your results, so you stop doing this and your fat cells start looking like that again. Yeah. Carolina, if you are pregnant and trying to keep your weight controlled, how can you manage hormonal change? Ooh, really, really, really good question. Okay, that is a really, really good question. I will do a separate video on that tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow, because that's a whole video. I'll write it down. I'll do a video on that. If you're pregnant, so funny. I don't know if it's in the water right now. This is where all the Corona baby thing comes into play, right? People are going to be making jokes. But no, that's a very important question. How to maintain healthy weight and healthy hormones throughout a pregnancy. Yeah, I'll do a whole separate video for you on that tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So also, I mean, this is what I love to do. I love to educate women and give women the tools, the support that they need, and what you actually need help with, things that you can move forward with, right? So if you have questions, if you need help with something, don't hesitate, shoot me a message or put a comment below. We'll put it in a rotation and talk about, 11 weeks. Ooh, well, congrats, by the way. So maybe not a Corona baby for you. Maybe not a Corona baby. You're going to get all the jokes, though, I still promise. I promise you're going to get all the jokes about it. You're going to have to put that on, every announcement. Gender reveal, everything. I got pregnant before Corona. Anyway, okay, side note. But anyway, I love being a resource for women. I love giving education and giving you tools and tips, things that you can actually apply right away, and just advice that's actually helpful. So if you're needing some help or needing other resources, don't hesitate to reach out, so I can help guide you in the right direction. Other resources I have for you, my book, The Female Fat Solution. This is on Amazon, all about nutrition that matches hormones and the cycle. Here I have my podcast, The Female Health Solution, which is on all places podcast, and then my YouTube channel, which is called Dr. Beth Westy. And you can subscribe to that and get notified whenever I upload videos. Yes. Oh, Carolina, Valentine's Day. A Valentine baby. Oh, that's so cute. That's super cute. Yes. Yeah. It's funny. I actually, was it yesterday or today? I talk with a lot of women every day, all over the world, from all over the world. And I literally just talked to somebody about this exact same thing, which is why I'll do a video on it. Being pregnant and being like, well, I want to maintain a weight, or how does this work? Or how do I have healthy hormones before, during, after, all that stuff. So yes, great question. Yeah, happy to do a video on it, because that's a whole different ball of wax here. Ball of baby. That's a terrible joke. Okay. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. Hopefully this is helpful. If you found this helpful, his name will not be COVID for sure. Right? Yeah. Nothing that rhymes with COVID. Nothing that rhymes with Corona. Nope. Nope. Yeah. All right. If this is helpful, let me know. But again, targeting, it's really tough just to target, working out, targeting fat, all those fat burning things. It's not going to help unless you're targeting getting your system to release the cortisol from the fat cell and then from your body, which is a whole different process that we go through in the 12-week challenge that I have. So, all right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I will see you later.